this day?
I'm doing well.
Okay, do you know the topic of our discussion today? Oh, Beston and Erdi, we even didn't represent the topic of our discussion because we wanted to talk about racism today, you know? About racism, but Beston, yes, and it's you were talking about things that are very close to the topic of our discussion, yeah, about racism.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. No
yes, yes. Abdurrahman, hello. Where are you? Where are your face? I don't see you. Show your face. I don't see you.
Okay, I'm doing something personal. That's why I'm not gonna show my face.
Okay. Okay, Abdurrahman,
and,
but continue, please.
Okay, and racism, I think, but I'm not so careful about your discussion till now. But racism, that means discrimination, and I think in our country, lots of racism, and I think it's also one kind of epidemic right now. Yes, racism. Suppose right now, poor people, they don't get enough medicine for their treatment, but who are in high level or high profile persons, suppose prime minister, minister, and all other administratives, they get this opportunity to make or to get enough medicine, enough treatment. And suppose for poor people, there are some kind of hospital, normal hospital, where all the facilities are not available. But for the rich people or who are administrative, who are leading person in my country, they have another hospital or another treatment. They have lots of personal things, many things to do. So I think it's also an epidemic, and it's going to be racism. And many racisms in our country every day happening. And this thing I'm saying you. And
Abdurrahman, I'm sorry. I understand what you're talking about, but we are first of all, I'm discussing the question of racism. Racism is something different. It's not about only economical issues. It's about our nationalities. It's about when your government oppressing people because of color of the skin, because of I don't know, background, national background. You understand? Because of their culture, religion, and so on. It's not only economical issue. They are discussing now the question of biology. I'm sorry to say this thing, but it's a problem of our people everywhere, all over the world. This problem exists everywhere, in civilized countries, in not civilized countries, so-called not civilized countries, because you know, in Africa, people even eat each other. If they are from different tribes, they kill each other and eat each other. You know about it, yes? Maybe. No?
Yes, and in my country, but I think that kind of racism are not available. But I can see this type of racism in Africa, America, and like other countries.
But you have one problem. Maybe it you don't face it personally. But what about people, Rohingya people? They are coming now to Bangladesh. Big number of that people. They are oppressed in Myanmar, you know, because of their religion background.
I think if some person come from Africa or America, they are not from our origin. I think our people don't irrespect them, or I think respect them. But suppose if a black person come to me, actually I respect him, but his looks, his gorgeous, and this may be not good to me, but I respect as a person, his personality, his culture, everything I like. Okay.
Yes.
I think this perspective all over the country, all the people in my country are doing so, and there are not any clash, any fighting in our country between this kind of racism. Okay.
Okay, I understand your idea.
I think every person who come to my country or any background, he will be respected as personality, as human. Okay. And
Okay.
I think.
Okay. And new person is joining us. This is Govinda Tanvi. Hello, guy. Hello. Do you hear us? Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Okay. Hello. Tell us about yourself. I see you for the first time.
Oh, really?
You?
Okay. I'm
Tell
Govinda
us.
from Nepal.
Okay. Oh.
I'm Govinda from Nepal. I'm a teacher.
Uh-huh.
I teach English in a middle school here.
Uh-huh.
So, right, these days we are on lockdown.
Uh-huh.
Today is 75th day of lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
So our government is deciding today. Yeah, it's been decided. The lockdown will be relaxed a little bit, not fully, in certain areas from tomorrow. But the schools and universities will remain closed till June. Yeah, last of June. So after July, hopefully we can go back to school and start, our job.
So long time. But
Yeah, it has.
Nepal for me is so exotic country. I have never spoken to people from that state. I have never. You're the first person I speaking to.
Okay.
Yeah, really. It's so far from my place. Okay, but you know the topic of our discussion. The topic we are discussing today. Oh, nice to meet you again. I see you. Hello. The topic of our discussion. This is about racism. We are talking about racism today. Do you have this problem in Nepal? I mean, national aggression, when we humiliate people because of their national background, religious opinions, color of the skin, all this.
So Nepal is a small country, but always independent, country. Nepal, I think it is one of the 19 countries which never has been colonized in the world, and we are very independent. We are between India and China, and we have cultural diversity. We have topological diversity. We have 10 major religions, and our most of the people follow Hinduism. More than 80% of the population follow Hinduism, 12% follow Buddhism, 1% Muslims, Islam, and 1% Christianity. Christians are there, and some other in minority. And we have very beautiful landscape. We have the top of the world. The Mount Everest is our pride. And Buddha was born in Nepal, so
Really it was so.
Yeah.
But I was thinking that happened in southern India, because Indian people said
because sometimes India creates a rumor, about it. But Buddha was born in Nepal. We have some, India sometimes creates some dispute about Buddha. So Buddha, he was born in Nepal, but he had been to India for meditation, and
I know
that's the reason, they sometimes claim like that.
Oh, I know about your country because it's really beautiful. I saw pictures.
Yeah, we have Himalaya. We have Himalayas.
And you grow wonderful tea. You grow wonderful tea in Nepal. I know about it. You were very expensive sometimes. Yes, too much.
Yeah,
too much to pay.
We grow tea. Yeah, and we have so many herbal plants here in Nepal. So we still follow Ayurvedic treatment.
Yeah, I know about it. Yes, and
okay.
your country is famous historically because of Gurkha people. because British
Definitely.
respected their values. Gurkha people were considered to be like fantastic warriors, and even today in Europe they remember them. You know,
Yes.
Germany,
Yes.
in Italy.
That's why they are
England.
always in the front line in peacekeeping. You know.
Yes, I know that. You have problems with India sometimes.
Teacher,
Yeah,
teacher
yeah.
Vyacheslav, Korka
Yeah.
people, Korka.
Gurkha people.
Korka.
Yeah, Gurkha people. Yeah.
Gurkha. You know, we have Gurkha Kukuri. We are known as Gurkhas in you know in British and in the world.
So
Nepali are known as Gurkha.
Okay. Teacher Govinda, do you face in those area? Do you face race? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Guys, Alexandra is joining us, and she has a birthday party today. She has a happy birthday. Let's congratulate Alexandra. My congratulations, guys.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Alexandra.
Thank you. So kind. Stay healthy. Be wealthy.
Be wealthy, be healthy, and be always positive, okay? Positive.
Be wealthy.
Stay positive.
Yeah, and discovering new things, discovering new, and it's something that you like, something that you enjoy. Let it be with you all the time. Okay, guys, but Alexandra, we are discussing today very, how to say, very touching moment, very sharp moment of racial discrimination, because now it's actual, it's always actual in our world, everywhere. It takes place, to my regret, it takes place everywhere. And now we are discussing this topic of problem of racism, because you know, in America now, so many demonstrations, so many protests because of this brutal killing of black men. And so everyone is expressing himself, his attitude to this problem, and if he has this problem in their own countries, if they have problems with this in their own countries. Here in Ukraine, we have this problem because we have some national minorities, yes, and sometimes these people are not respected. I'm talking first of all about gypsies. You know this ethnicity. Who knows gypsies? You know, Alexandra knows, yeah? Do you know who are gypsies? Yeah. And they are, guys, you know who are gypsies? Gypsies.
Yes.
Yeah, but I hear just from Alexandra and from RD, but Bestun, Abdurrahman, and Govinda, they maybe don't know, yes, what I'm talking about. Gypsy people. And they are really oppressed in Ukraine. They, not only in Ukraine, but in many Eastern European countries, problem is in Bulgaria. This summer, last summer, I saw this problem in Bulgaria. They are really oppressed. In Romania, they are really oppressed. They are not respected people. They are like underground people. Nobody wants to even to live close to them. Yes. And in Ukraine, yes, sometimes they are beaten, sometimes they are killed because of their national background, because of their culture, because of how they look, because of style of life. Yes, and even government very often neglect their problems. Children don't go to schools. I don't know, parents are not taken to jobs. Lots of drinking people, lots of drugs, and all this. It's terrible problem of my country. We have this in Ukraine because it's classical example of ethnical hatred. You understand? So this problem we have. And maybe someone tell me about their problems of their countries. Who is ready? Lona Ali is connecting us. I don't know, for the first time. For the first time, I don't know this person. Lona Ali. Hello? Lona?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, Lona, join us, please. We have so short period of time just for our conversation, but you joined us, and take part in our meeting, in our chat. So who is ready to tell me about the problems of their countries? Who is ready to tell me, guys?
I think it happens. I think it happens everywhere in different countries, and I had this experience in my personal life when I started at school. You know, the problem of racism is quite difficult to understand because some people can't understand how we can feel, especially if you're not Russian or something like that. Because lots of my classmates did it with me when I started at school. They couldn't understand my vision, my own vision. And I don't know about the US. Yeah, I watched the news about it. It's so sad when people think about it. In my opinion, we have the right to live. It doesn't matter where we live, what's our religion, etc. We have the right because we live in this country. We have a citizenship. How people can judge us because we don't look like them.
Absolutely, absolutely right. I share your idea. It's no question. There is no question. It's out of dispute to judge people because of their appearance. Yes.
Maybe some problems.
Yes. You know, guys and girls, our time is coming, but we are having 10 minutes. We are having additional 10 minutes, and these minutes we should use now. Yes. Okay. And maybe someone else will add anything to our story. What about racism in your countries? In my country, it's not so sharp because Ukraine, especially my region, where I am coming from, we have lots of nationalities there. Bulgarian people, Greek people, Tatar people, Turkish people, Ukrainians, Russians, many different ethnicities, and it's like cattle. It's boiling all the time, and so it's not so sharp. But gypsies, they are really struggling in Ukraine. This is a big problem. Okay. Who is ready to tell us about racism in their countries? Guys, girls, hello. RD, why are you silent?
Let me say a couple of words.
Okay, please,
RD. Alexandra said it is everywhere. It doesn't matter which country we live, and maybe. But I would like to say that where it comes from. And from my personal opinion, it comes from authorities. It's always from authority, not from.
But hearts of people. Hearts of people.
Yeah, not.
You think no? You think no? You think people are not responsible? Oh.
No. They are also responsible, but it comes first from authorities, because between casual people, we always able to connect to this, to solve these problems with. We able to solve these problems actually, but authorities are responsible the most, and because I know that authorities spread this idea. Authority spread this idea, and authority able to solve it, but who knows? Maybe they don't want, maybe they can't, but I think all political, how to say, political way.
You want to say that they
political
get political advantage, yeah? So politicians just getting political advantage. Yes, of course, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially in totalitarian states, in not democratic states. Yes, they play on it. But take the example of America. Even Trump, president of the biggest democratic state, so respected personally by me. So, but what examples he gives? He gives examples of national hatred. Muslims are bad, Arabs bad, so I don't know. He just easily picks the nation, not nation, maybe nationality, and he declares these people cannot come to America. These 6 countries are banned. So what is it? Well, but you think he is silly? No, absolutely.
No.
He is not silly.
Of course, he is smart. Of course, he is smart, but he spread his personal idea about how world must look like.
I think no. I think no.
Not maybe
it's not his personal. It's not his personal idea. It's not. I don't agree with you.
So, teacher Vyacheslav,
yeah.
Do you think racism is just between white and black,
or
man and woman, or good and bad?
No. Or my deep opinion, racism is coming from devil, because I am a Christian and I understand it. Racism, it is a matter of devil. He is teaching people to do it, to hate each other. For devil, it's not important what color you have, white or black. He wants you to hate each other. This is his idea. His idea fixed. Spread hate.
So, what about the people? You know, let's say not many people. They think like you. You know, they just see. You know, they are racist because they don't read. They don't see. You know, the image as it is. Let's say
you think that this education is helping you to be not racist? You are very mistaken, I think. Education.
Sorry.
Education is not the solution to this problem. Only
no. I'm talking about yourself. If you don't see it, if you don't see the image as it is, you know, if you just, let's say the media just show you something and you just say it is true, so you're just kind of defending your country, because you know, country to country they are racist, you know, most of the time to each other, and color to color, let's say gender to gender, you know. Sometimes you see women, they don't like men, you know. Why men, they don't like women, you know. Black, they don't like white. Why they don't like black?
I like women.
So
I like women.
I'm talking about, you know, teacher Vyacheslav, I'm talking about those people who are racist. I'm not talking about normal human beings. So, you know, it's just, you know, it depends on us, how we look at things and how we read things. If we just think that we are right to see what's in front of us, and we see it as it is, and we understand it, it's okay. But if you are fooled by someone else, let's say by your government or organization, your family even, you're going to be mistaken. You're going to be doing something wrong, because you're not doing it because it's your nature. You're just doing it because you want to make someone else happy. Let's say, as you said, maybe devil. Some people, they just, you know, make devil happy because they are racist. Some people, they make their family, their group, their country, they're racist. Let's say their black nation or whatever, their man. So it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yes, absolutely. Luna, tell us please something. Luna, hello. Lona, I don't have any reactions to my regret, because I want everyone to take part in our discussion, you see? Or someone else is joining us, but we have just 1 minute and 30 seconds. Who is ready to say us something?
Tell Lona why. Tell Lona why don't you want to learn English?
No, she wants. Lona, tell us something, please. Tell us about yourself. No, Solov.
Hey, teacher, how are you?
We are fine. We are fine. But you.
Okay, good.
You silent all the time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, teacher. But my English is not good yet.
Okay,
it's not
your
good.
English is not bad. It's not bad. Your English is not bad. You are too much shame feel. You are too shy. You should leave your shyness. It's not good for speaking. So, and you are taking part in our discussion too, but you are silent. We are not inviting you to speak, maybe, yeah? Solov.
Yeah.
How are you? Where are you from?
Hello, everyone. Hi.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kurdistan.
Yeah, Kurdistan, but Tibestun, Kurdistan, and you from Kurdistan. You both from Kurdistan. Yes, so many friends I get from Kurdistan.
And Lona from Kurdistan. Lona.
You are Lona. You are teacher. You are not Lona. You are teacher.
Who?
You.
Who?
You are a teacher. You are fooling us.
I'm talking about Lona